Hey everyone, happy Wednesday night and welcome to our weekly crafty session. My name is Anne Granger and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the beautiful town of Dorchester, Ontario, Canada. And I'm excited to be with you tonight. Popping on just around 7. I was waiting for just getting all set up and making sure that I had everything that I needed. Let me lost my train of thought. Popping on so that Facebook can let you know I got live. So if you're here, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching on the replay, let me know. Welcome to the Stamp with Anne community. I'm excited to be with you. And welcome to my happy place, aka my stamp room. This is where you will find me a lot of the nights. And during, like on the weekends, I love coming in here. I love putting on some Christmas music and just creating. It truly is my unwind, relax therapy time, and I love it. And I'm excited to be with you guys tonight. So let me just find myself on my iPad here. And if you're here, say hi. You please like, comment, and share my video. That's the best compliment you can give me. And honestly, we want more people in this stamping world. Our CEO, Sarah, she was talking about eradicating loneliness. And she says that everybody needs to have a hobby and everybody needs to have someone to like connect with. And I hope that I can connect with you and that I can help you create and maybe just, you know, escape life for a few hours. And I think that's what most of us need, especially at this busy time of year. I honestly cannot believe we are in December 4th. I heard today when I was eating dinner, I had on Sirius XM and they were like, yeah, it's only like 21 days till Christmas and 27 till New Year's. And I was like, what? Where did 2024 go? Just crazy. All right, so tonight, as I said, please like, comment, and share my video. Make sure you subscribe to my newsletters, and I will put that link in this video afterwards. So what I do is I come live Mondays and Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Monday nights I bring you a scrapbook page, and tonight I'm going to bring you a card class to go. How does this work? So I pick a product of the week, and this week we are focusing on the Reindeer Fun Bundle, and I'll show you the the suite and everything like that. So I created a scrapbook page. You would have saw that on Monday. We actually used the Reindeer Memories scrapbook workshop kit. And then tonight, I'm going to show you 4 cards. You can get the 4 card packs, so for example, like this, in the mail when you place a $50 order in my online store before shipping and taxes. What I will send to you, I will send you, basically you will get everything except for the stamped images. So if they're embossed, die cut, ribbon, embellishments, I'll pop them in there. I know here in Canada right now we do have a strike going on with our Canada Post. If you're local, you can pick up, and if not, we will arrange another way for me to get that package to you. And then when you place a $50 order before shipping and taxes, I will send you the PDF and the link to this video so you can re-watch me as many times as you want as you create your cards. Because I know some people are visual, they can just look at a card and put it together, but some people need that directions, and I want to be able to offer you both that. All right. As I said, I'm excited with you. It's been a cold day here in Ontario. The wind gusts were like 60 kilometers and we're under a big snow squall watch where we're supposed to, depending on where it locks over, I'm kind of in that bubble. We could get another 20 to 25 centimeters of snow. So it's been crazy that we've had snow. I think this is the earliest we have had snow here in Ontario in a very long time. And I'm telling you, it's been fun. My puppy is loving it. It's been great walking in the fresh air, and hopefully all this coldness will snap some of the illnesses and everything going around. I work in a school, and yeah, we're sending kids home left, right, and center. All right. So let me flip the camera and let's get started. I want to talk to you about the mini catalog, the last chance list. I quickly had a glance before I came on and was marking up my catalog, and I'll show you that. And I'll explain some other things. So let's flip the camera. So you're going to see my lovely blinds and a shelf that I need to move. All right. So if you're here, let me know if you see my view, how everything looks. I'll just wait for the camera to flip. Okay, so so far looks great. And I'll move this up a little closer. So here's this week's hostess code. As I said, if you place a $50 order in my online store from Monday, December 2nd to Sunday, December 8th using this host code, you will get this card pack for free as my way of saying thank you. So let's talk mini catalog. I have a few things to talk to you about. Mini catalog. First, September to December. This catalog is done on January 6th, which means Stampin' Up! Just released the last chance list. They are doing it a little different this year. And how they're doing it is they're calling it the last chance list, and it's actually replaced like our clearance rack and all those things, and they combine it into one. So when you see it in here, or sorry, when you view it on the online store, that's the best way to view it. That's how I just checked my catalog. You will see something like a little pink bar that says last chance. Some of the items are discounted and some of them are not. They will stay in that category until the inventory is depleted. So well after this catalog, if they're still in the last chance list, that means they're still currently available and you can still purchase them. But some things might go quickly. It all depends on how much inventory. That last chance list will be updated again in February. They'll maybe add new things to their list, and they almost might discount things further. So it's something you're going to want to watch in our online store. And as I said, I went through and kind of was marking my things, but I wanted to show you we're using the Reindeer Suite tonight. The bundle. So you can find it on page 26 and 27 from this collection. So what I do is I like to take my catalog and I'll go through the last chance list, and if it's retiring, I put an R, so then I know what's leaving us. So I can tell you that the Reindeer Bundle, which we're going to show you tonight, and the DSP is leaving, which means these peppermint twists, which have been hot little embellishments since September, they have not been able to keep them in stock. We're going to be using these three things tonight and these treat boxes. From what I saw, I quickly glanced at it. I'm going to go back through, but those look like they're available while the rest of the things are retiring. And I believe the DSP was marked down, so definitely want to check that out. I will be sending, I just haven't had a chance, I'm going to send out a newsletter with a link to that for you guys, and some other stuff coming up that's happening in the month of December. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know. If I see your comments come up on the video, I'll answer them, and if not, I'll answer them after. All right, so we are using Reindeer Fun, super cute stamp set. And it has matching dies. So here are the dies. These dies actually cut out the reindeers in the designer series paper, which is so cute. And then you can build your own reindeers doing it this way. And I actually saw someone said this looked like Pichu from, oh, what's that card game? I can't think of the card game right now. It's a kid's game. The kids play it all the time. Pokemon. I think it's Pokemon. That's what it is. And so some other fun dies to go with this. So this is what we're using tonight and the Reindeer Fun. And I wanted to show you the Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. So this Designer Series paper is retiring, but it's beautiful paper. A lot of these images, like these ones, this paper here and this one here, remind me of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like when they're playing reindeer games. I'm a huge fan of cardinals, so I love these two patterns. And I'm going to show you some of those patterns tonight when we make our cards. And as I go, I will show you other product that we are using. So let's jump in. Let's start with our die cutting first so that I can get that out of the way. All right, I'll show you the card we're making. And I've tied it in with some other things. I try to like stick to but sometimes when I get creative, I like to show other things while I'm making. So here's the card we are making. A little bit of delay. Hopefully it's coming up. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Whew, that was a little bit of a long. So this is using the swirl embossing folder, and this uses the, I'll show you, because I think we're going to die cut them, is the Christmas labels, and we're using the Christmas labels stamp set. Now, if you followed me, you would have known we did these last week as our Facebook Live. So if you didn't follow me and maybe you're just finding me and you're like, hey, I really like those products, and jump onto my YouTube channel or my blog, and you'll be able to see the projects we did with this. Sadly, these two items are on the last chance list. You can buy the die separate or the stamp set, or you can buy it as a bundle. But as I said to you, this is one that I will keep because I love, love, love the greetings. So that is what we're using tonight. So there is the card. We have Garden Green as our base. And I'm just in like a process, like I've been doing Christmas cards since like Christmas stuff since July. And I'm in the process of starting to think about what I want to do for the new year. So stay tuned and watch for that. I'm going to just put that over there for now. Let's bring in our big Stampin' Cut and Emboss. So this is our big Stampin' Cut and Emboss. And the reason why we're using the big one tonight, usually if I'm just die cutting, I will use the mini. But the reason why we're using this big one tonight is because we are doing some embossing. And I'm going to show you that. So this is the So Swirly embossing folder, which I thought was perfect to make it look like my little reindeer was sitting in a snowstorm. And if you were in here in Ontario, that's what will be happening tonight. So this is a thin embossing folder. So for that, I need our cutting plates. Let me find them here. So there's our cutting plates. And then we need this. And then we need our piece of paper. I always tell my customers, one of my top favorite products in my craft room is my die cutting machine and my embossing folders, because I love how they take like a plain piece of paper, which is what we're going to do right now, and when we run it through our embossing folder, it's going to become magic. So let me show you what that's going to look like. Oh, I just moved my mat here. Okay, so let me, I'm just going to move this off to the side for a minute. So we're going to bring that back in because we're going to do a little die cutting. So here is the embossing folder. How fun is that? So Swirly, which is perfect for your wintry projects. I'm going to just put that off the side. So Swirly is the embossing folder we just used. And I'm going to bring this back in. And we're going to bring in those Christmas labels, and we're going to use this one. I'm just going to find a little piece of white here, which is perfect. All right, so we're using basic white, and we're just going to use that, and we're going to, oh, I forgot one thing. I forgot the second layer. All right, let's try this again. All right. Oh, goodness. We're shifting everything. All right, so there is the fun little label. Look how cute that is. So we're going to use that. We'll put that there. And then what we're going to do, so that is the Christmas label dies, in case you're looking for those. And I forgot to grab, let me just go grab it quickly. Was the DSP, because we need to cut out a little circle. And so look at this DSP. Isn't that cute? I love the bells too. All right, so we're gonna put this here, and we're going to use the deckled circles. And I have to tell you, we need to say a little sad prayer, because these deckled circles are on the last chance list. I was so surprised to see them there. They carried over from, I believe, an annual catalog. So the deckled circles and the deckled rectangles are both on the last chance list. So it all depends on how much inventory they have before they sell out. But I would tell you, it's probably one of my favorite dies that I love. And I love it, for scrapbooking, because look how big this one is right here. Lots you can do with that deckled circles. So if you like them, I would suggest to order them, because like I said, they're on the last chance list and you don't know how long they're going to last. All right. So we have cut out, look at that, cute little reindeer with the little cardinals and birdies. So excited. All right, so that was the deckled circles. So you definitely want to add those to your list if you haven't put those on. All right, let me just move this over. I'll bring that back in a minute. Okay, so let's create our card. So we have our pieces. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to adhere our DSP to our piece here. So it looks like the trees, they're in the forest and it's a snowstorm. And we're going to adhere our real red and white twine. So this I did not see on the last chance list, which to me means that it's probably carrying over. So as I said, I have to go back and re-look through it again, but I quickly glanced and that's what I saw. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. So remember, if you place a $50 order in my online store, you will get this card kit. So you would get the card base, the embossed, you would get the linen, the twineness, you would get this, and you would get this. The only thing I would not be able to give you is the stamped images, but you can use purchase that stamp set, or you could use any greeting that you had. All right, so let's do this. Oops. And if you are on my newsletter list, watch for a special coming out this weekend. Friday is my birthday, and I want to celebrate with you guys, so I thought I would do a fun birthday special. And I'm closing in on a big milestone, so I thought, why not? Let's see if I can do it by the end of December. So watch for that email. Okay, so I took my twine, and what I'm gonna do is I took a piece and then we made it smaller. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna double knot it. Hopefully I've made it big enough here. I'm going against my own rules, so they always tell you guys, don't cut your ribbon until you're ready to make sure it's the right size. Okay. So now we're just gonna trim our pieces off. We're gonna bring in our glue dots. So just a tip, here's our glue dots, and the glue dots are right here. They're little hard ones to tell. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the glue dot on your bow onto the glue dot and then put it down. So there's that. Now we're gonna bring in our greeting. So we are using that Christmas label, which I did tell you this was on the last chance list. Let's see, will it believe it? Let's do, believe, or be merry. I like be merry because I think it's fun with, let's find it, be merry here. Okay, so let me find the block. I think me and my craft room need a good, now that I seen like what's in the last chance list, I'll start pulling things off my shelf once they sell out, or how that works. But I'm excited to make room for new stuff. And yeah, sometimes during the holiday seasons, because I have like 2 weeks off, I like to go through and like give all my ink pads a wipe, and I like to like re-ink my ink pads and just tidy up and make sure everything looks great for, you know, to start the new year fresh. That's what I like to do. Do you guys do that? Do you like to spend time in your craft room? I find sometimes we might need a little break from everybody and the hustle and bustle of the world. So I'll spend some time in here creating. All right, so here is that. So what I did was I put adhesive on the top because I want that to sit right here. And then I put dimensionals on the bottom. And the reason I do that is I like it for it to lay flat, not be so like bulky, right? Or off kiltered. All right, so these are called the real red and white adhesive back peppermints. And these things have been hot. Stamp this, like honestly, I was able to finally get some towards the end of October. Every time they came in, they would just sell out. So I'm excited to see, because I didn't see these on the last chance list, which means I think they are carrying over. And why are you not going down? So I just think they're so, so cute. Look how cute those are. So definitely, I believe they're unavailable right at the moment, but they will come back. All right, so there is card number 1 featuring the Reindeer Fun Bundle, which is part of the Reindeer Days suite. How cute is that? Super cute, eh? All right, so let's, hello, Jennifer. She says it's chilly and windy in Minnesota. Jennifer, I think we are getting the same weather. It's definitely cold here. Can't believe how cold it is. All right, so for our second card we are making, I kind of saw this one online, and I loved this idea, but I switched up my greeting. Well, the way she did it to what I did. So this is the card we're going to make next. Right here. Super cute, eh? Look at the little peppermint nose. Isn't that cute? All right, so we have our thick white. I am a thick white person. For my card bases, I just think it makes your cards a little bit sturdy. I have a piece of basic white. I'm gonna make some room here. I'm running out of room. I have our DSP, which is the bells, which I think is so cute. I've already cut out our circle from the Stylish Shape dies, which, you know, if you've been following me, I'm a huge fan of the stitched shapes, and I'm a huge fan of these dies. So if you don't have these dies, I would highly recommend those. And then I've gone ahead and cut out the reindeer. So I did the reindeer. Let me bring those in, because we do need to do little pieces. I used this one for the backing. And I used this one for his front. So it's going to look like this. And then we will cut out this again so we get all those little pieces. But let's bring this off to the side. And I'm going to bring back in my cutting thing here. Oops, this way. And I'm going to, well, I just have these plates here. Let's just bring this one in here, and we're going to bring, will he fit that way? Yes, he will. All right, so we're just gonna cut this one first, because I want the white pieces, is what I want. I'll show you here. So what we want is the little nose, the little, let's pop this out here. Okay, so I need these little pieces. So I'm just gonna put them right there for now. And where's my take a pic tool? And then you have this one you can use for something later down the road. Okay, so let's put that back there. All right, so we're done with that. Now let's switch our pieces here. We are using the Forever Plaid embossing folder, which is part of the Reindeer Days suite. This is carrying over. I did not see it on the last chance list, which I'm super excited about, because I really do like this embossing folder. I like embossing folders because I love the effect they give, but at the same time, I think they're a wow factor. So we're using this one. So there is the emboss piece. So let's just, I'm gonna just move this out of the way. I think I need it, so we'll just put that there. All right, so let's go ahead and put down this right here. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead, we're just gonna bring this over here. We're gonna go ahead and put this down. so I can go ahead and pop this guy up. I can tell the weather has definitely gotten colder, and the amount of hand washing I'm doing at work, my poor hands. I've been trying to put lotion on them at night just to help with everything. If you have any good tips for dry hands, please let me know. They get to the point where they actually crack. It's so sore, and they crack in the most odd places. The places where you didn't think you actually needed it, but it does. Okay, so let's bring our card in. All right, so I'm actually going to bring in my silicone sheet here, just for our little pieces. So we have the deer, back of the deer, and I'm just going to go put some little tombow, and I like to just do little dots around my tombow guy. I should get my tweezers out. Like I said, I really like to clean my craft room. Maybe I'll just put some Christmas music on and go to town. All right, so I am using the silicone mat, which is a really good one for gluing, because if you do get glue on it, it's not going to go on your glass mat, which is like one of my favorite top 10 for sure, is this glass mat. I used to be a fan of grid paper, and now I don't use grid paper because I use my glass mat. All right, we're just putting in his little ears. Let me do that. And then we're going to do his little nose. Now, you could put these little dots that I took out on his eyes, but they would be too big on his eyes. Oh, so what we're going to do is, as I was looking through my pen drawer, I found like a little chalk marker. Stampin' Up! Used to sell these, and I really hope that they do come back, but it's perfect for little things like this. All right, then I'm going to bring in our black and basic black Stampin' Write marker, and I'm just going to draw like a little line for his ears. And then we're going to take this and pop it up. Just like that. And I think that should be okay. And I'm actually going to just move this out of my way. I'll put him here. Okay, so there's that. And then, as I said to you, we've got to put that little reindeer note, little peppermint on his nose, because I think that just adds to him. Look at that. He's just out. He's getting ready for a takeoff. Okay, so we need to bring in a piece of paper. Let me find some paper here. And, oh my gosh. I have all these, like, die cuts in my thing. I need to. All right, so we're going to do that. And we're going to use the greeting from the stamp set. So, Merry Christmas. We're going to do that in real red. So, let me find a block here. And we're going to stamp it in real red. Oops. Put down your glue. Okay, so here's a tip. These are Cricut. I think for like helping you peel off, like you could put like your adhesive garbage in it, like your backings. Use it for a glue. Look at that. It's perfect. And it sticks. Like, I mean, it sticks. It won't come off. Oh my. There we go. So that's a neat little thing to hold your glue. A little tidbit if you like those things. All right. So let's do Merry Christmas. And I'm just going to stamp it near the bottom of my basic, oops. Let's try that again. Let's stamp it up here. So one thing about paper, if you make a mistake, you can stamp again. All right, so let's just put that away. This is probably one set I will hold on to too, because I love the fact that it has like reindeers, which is perfect. If you followed me on my Monday night Facebook Live when I did my scrapbook page, I actually showed you my daily December album, and I have been doing that one. This is my 14th year, and it's my favorite album I love looking back. So I can tell you, if I was to look back like 4 or 5 years here in, like as I said, in Ontario, we've gotten snow. Like I went to bed on Sunday night and it was green, and I woke up to a winter wonderland. It's like, this is probably the first time we've had snow this early in a very long time. Okay, so I've done Merry Christmas, but what I want to do is I'm just going to trim it. So it's into 2 pieces. And we're just going to put adhesive there. And I'm just going to maybe think that one will fit. Yes, that will fit. Okay, so then we're just going to put Merry Christmas. Just like that. And there is our second card featuring the Reindeer Fun Bundle, which is part of the Reindeer Day suite. How cute is that? Like, look at those cute little reindeers. And if you think, oh, I like this, but I want to see more options, search this on Pinterest. You'll get tons of ideas. Okay, so that is card number 2. Let's go to card number 3. So card number 3 is using, just close up some drawers here. All right, so we have, let me show you the card first. It is using this one. It's not cute, so I wanted to show you how you can use the dies to cut out the DSP. And then we're using the DSP and May All Your Days Be Filled with Cheer. So we have our thick white cardstock. Like that. I've already cut out our DSP. So look, isn't that look cute little pattern paper? Oh my gosh. I might just have to order extras. All right, well, I was like, where is my... And look at these cute little presents are cute too. All right, so we're gonna put that down there. But before I glue that, I wanna do some stamping. So we're going to use the greeting, May All Your Days Be Filled with Cheer. And that is from the Reindeer Days. Now, you can totally, I will show you, you could totally, see how this is the same image? You could totally stamp this and color it. You could stamp that and color it, or you could use your dies and create your own. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to cut it from the DSP tonight. All right, so we're using Garden Green, and I'm just going to open this. All right, let's. Can you see me here in the view? Sometimes I need to bring it closer, and then I think, oh, I'm not in the view to show you guys. The one thing I like about the glass mat, so if you have not tried the glass mat, here's my #1 favorite thing. I love stamping on it. It really, truly gives you a crisp, clean image. Now, I like it for like things like this. If I was stamping in a solid image, then I would definitely use my like paper piercer mat. But as I said, all right. Let's see here. Let's just fold this like this. All right, so we have that. Let's just give that a nice crisp. We have our circle, so we can actually go ahead and adhere that down. Make sure I have the right side, yeah. And look, I need more adhesive, so let me grab some more. Hopefully I have more on this side and don't have to go look for them. Oh, I do. Awesome. How fun would it be to get a stocking full of just adhesives? Like, oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. You could have like, just like tapes and, oh, that would be so much fun. That would be like every stamper's dream, to get a stocking full of Stampin' Up! Products. You never know, if Santa's beeping good, Santa might just bring you that. Oh my gosh, all I hear at work every day is like, Mrs. Granger, my elf did this last night. And then they tell me their elf's names. Oh my gosh, they're so funny. Kids are just hilarious. All right, so we're gonna put that aside. And we're going to bring back in our, actually I'm going to move this out of my way. I'm just going to move this one. We're going to bring back in our Stamp and Cut. And I need to grab my other pieces here. Okay, now for this one, I need to find our DSP here. We are using the DSP, the Reindeer Days, so it's not fun. Look at those cute patterns. We're going to use this one right here. So let's find those dies. I wanted to show you how those dies worked with that. So see how they easily cut out the image from the designer series paper. So this is the one thing I really like, is that when Stampin' Up! Creates our dies, they actually create, when they're doing like a suite, most times some of the dies will cut out from the designer series paper, which just gives you more options. And I think when you're investing in craft supplies, you definitely want more options. You want to be able to maximize them. Okay, I believe we need this one more time. So I'll put that over here. And then we're going to pop this out just like this. I am just using Post-it tape that you can find on those, you know, anywhere at a supply store. And there you go. Isn't that adorable? How cute is that? So make sure you pull that off and don't throw this in the garbage, because, you know, I've done that before and then I've had to go search for the die. That's not fun. All right, so we have that. So you can see how you could totally fussy cut these out. No, this one. So you would, like, you could use like a circle to cut that out. There's lots you can do. It's fun paper. All right, so let's bring this back in. We were going to pop him up. All right. There you go. And we're going to bring back in those peppermint twists. And we're just going to pick those up. And, you know, maybe I'm going to put one down here for sure. And I'm going to put one up here. And I'm going to put one up here. Jennifer says, really cute cardigan, very versatile designs. I like the idea of cutting out a critter from the DSV in a circle. You won't catch me. You won't catch me fussy cutting. Yeah, you know what, Jennifer, some people love fussy cutting and some people don't. I some days could take it or leave it. All right, there is our third card featuring the Reindeer Fun Bundle and the Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. How cute is those? Isn't that cute? Just a fun card to give. That'll make someone smile. All right, our last card, I really wanted to focus on the designer series paper because I truly think, oh, I guess I've already stamped this image. Well, I must have been ahead of myself. All right, because I really, truly like this DSP, and I think that it's just fun. Look how cute that is. It just reminds me of like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and all that, which I think I read that it's 60 or 75 years old this year. They're doing a special on Friday night. It's like a 75-minute special. So I'm going to try to watch that. So anyways, this is the card we're going to make. So we're using Real Red as our base. And then I have a piece of basic white, and then I've gone ahead. So look, I did this one because I think that pattern is so cute. And we're going to go ahead and put that down. So just like that. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and put this one down. So as I said, you could totally earn this card kit for free when you place an online order. Now, to my friends that are international, that don't necessarily live here in Canada, and you are interested in these card kits, you could go to my blog, which is www.stampwithan, click, I think it's card, I forgot the title, the thing, but there's like, you could look for my PDF store. I think it's like classes and events. Scroll down and you will see my PDF store. So you could go back and purchase any of my PDFs from my last card classes to go. So if you're interested and you're like, hey, how did she do that? You're definitely can go back and purchase the PDFs. And once you purchase this, an automatic download. All right, so we're using the Merry Christmas and we're going to use it in Garden Green. Now, I've actually already stamped that. I don't know how I did that. It must have been when I was creating the projects, but I want to show you. I used the tags from the greetings of the season. They're meant for creating your own tags, but I do use them a lot for die cuts, and I just cover up the little hole with it, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So right here, I did cut it out already, and see this little hole, but there is the Merry Christmas. So we're just going to take DSP dimensionals. I'm going to cut them in half. I think I need to order some minis. The minis are great ones for those. And then, or cutting them in half works too. All right. So let me just clean my scissors, put some stuff here away. Okay, so let's peel this off. Okay, so just like that. Now I want to not have this hole, so we're just going to cover that up with one of our little peppermint twists here, which is perfect. All right, so let me show you our our last card, and then I'll bring all the cards back in. So there you go. Isn't that just cute, DSP? You know what? Our DSP is very beautiful. The concept artists do a beautiful job on it. And sometimes I think we chop it up and we cut it up, but we also need to make it the star of the card, because like this paper is just beautiful. So as I said, this paper is on the last chance list. So if that is paper you're thinking, wow, I really want to make these cards in, I would suggest purchasing it sooner than later, because it's like while supplies last. All right, so let's bring in our 4 cards. So there's card number 4. Here is card number 3. Let's put this one up front because I like that's just cute. Card number 2 and card number 1. All right, so how does this work? First of all, I always ask this question when I'm doing in-person classes, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to start asking this on my videos. I would love to know which one is your favorite. Card 1, card 2, card 3, or card 4. Which one would you like? Or like, was this set on your radar? Maybe I've changed your mind, but I would love to know which one is your favorite. And then, so here's how this works. Just do a little recap. We use the Reindeer Fun Bundle, which is part of the Reindeer Days suite, which is in our September to December catalog. So if you were to place a $50 order in my online store between Monday, December 2nd and Sunday, December 8th, using this host code, I will send you all the supplies to make these 4 cards. So you would get all the embossed pieces, the embellishments, the twine, the die cuts, everything. The only thing I would not be able to do is stamp your images, but you could use a greeting of your choice, and you're like, hey, I really like those images, and then you could purchase the Christmas labels and the Reindeer Fun Bundles, because you're going to, trust me, you're going to want them. Like, they're super cute. Then I would send you the card pack in the mail here in Canada, and if you're local, you can pick it up right now, due with our postal strike. And then I will send you a PDF with all the instructions and the link to this video so you can rewatch it and put your cards together. Jennifer said, my favorite card is Adorable Cards. 3 is my favorite. I can't read because of the thing on my... Thank you for sharing your creativity with us. You're welcome, Jennifer. Thank you for joining me tonight. All right, so that is our Facebook Live for tonight, featuring the Reindeer Fun Bundle. So this is our card class to go. So how this will work, I will upload this video in the next couple days. It will be on my blog. Make sure you sign up for my newsletters, because on Sunday I do a recap video where I show you our scrapbook page, our card class to go, and then I link you back to my videos on my blog and show you different cards from it, or different tips and tricks. And then Monday, you guys are always the first ones to find out what my next series is. So one more week of Christmas. It's not even really Christmas. It's more like wintry. And then we're going to switch to some new sneak peeks of some, or maybe like online exclusive that's available now. I have to figure out what I want to do. And then, so 2 more weeks of Facebook Lives, and then I'm taking the 2 weeks off during Christmas. My daughters will be home for Christmas and I want to spend the time with them. And then I will pick back up in the beginning of January, because I'm going to do some sneak peeks for the new celebration in January to April catalog. All right, everyone. So if you have any questions, I would love to hear your feedback on these videos. I would love for you to like, comment, and share. Invite your friends, and have a great rest of your week. Make sure you sign up for my email, because you're going to be having an email special this week. And we'll see you guys all on Monday night. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining, and have a great week. Bye, everyone.